So workers who rely on tips in Chicago could be getting a raise. Of course, the mayor's backing that plan, but he's been in a fight with some aldermen and even some restaurant owners who are against it. The issue came to a head at City Hall today.
NBC5's Charlie Wojciechowski on the story for us. He's outside City Hall live to explain what happened, Charlie.
Well, Allison, this all goes back to this one fair wage ordinance where they're trying to eliminate the sub-minimum wage. There was a 5-year ramp up to that, but restaurant owners said they're feeling some pain right now because of the economy. They're really faced with some very difficult decisions, including whether or not they should reduce hours, reduce employees, or close their doors.
This is just saying a pause, not going back to the $9 figure that was there.
Alders this afternoon still not able to muster the votes to freeze an upcoming increase in tipped wages under the city's one full wage ordinance.
This is not something that they just made up. We have data that shows it's harming Chicago.
What we cannot do is sit on our hands and not do anything, and so I get it. But I'm going to say to y'all, we are at a space where we can do the right thing.
Without the freeze, the minimum wage for tipped workers is set to jump from $12.63 an hour to $14.30 an hour. It's part of an effort to eliminate the sub-minimum wage altogether by 2028. Restaurant owners facing increasing costs have been floating a plan to pause that increase.
We saw today that over 60% of the aldermen, over 31 aldermen, voted to override the veto. They're concerned about their 77 communities. Restaurants are the soul of every neighborhood throughout our great city.
Even though the pause was defeated today by a margin of 30-19, 4 votes shy of overriding the mayor's veto, alders on both sides say there is room for compromise.
Look, there's a lot that can be done here. It's going to take different levels of government. I'm committed to making sure we support workers and that we support industry.
We want to say we have serious discussions. Then we can't have the mayor saying that he's firm on something when he's talking about, people are talking about compromise.
It's why there's a 5-year gradual increase. And that did demonstrate compromise. These individuals were at the table. What we're experiencing now is that you have people who are now trying to blame the challenges that we are experiencing as a nation on working people.
Now, Alder Fuentes says he wants to bring the parties together in a meeting. Now, the stakeholders, including the restaurant industry and the people who say they are being affected by this sub-minimum wage. The mayor has not committed to being part of that meeting. Also today, the city council did approve by an almost unanimous vote a 20% increase in taxi fares. Now that's the fares, it's also some special fees. This is all to help the taxi drivers compete with the ride shares like Uber and Lyft. Reporting live outside of City Hall, Charlie Wojciechowski, NBC5, back to you.
Charlie, thanks so much.